Hi, boys and girls. I want to introduce to you this incredibly talented millipede, Musical Mack, in a book by Brendan Kearney. Now, Musical Mack was so talented he could play several different instruments at the same time. And his long-enduring dream was to perform at the Soggy Talent Show. But he was scared to perform by himself. He tried to join a bug orchestra, but they all said, "You're way too big." Poor Mack. Then he tried to join a jazz band, but they all said, "You're way too small." Poor Mack. Then he tried to perform with a bird, world-renowned choir, but they all said, "Bird food!" And he had to run. And he ran right into center stage at the Soggy Talent Show. There he was, all by himself. But he had several friends in the audience. And they were shouting things like, "You can do it! We love your bow tie! Play the trumpet, little guy! How about some violin? Play the drums!" And my personal favorite, "Sorry for trying to eat you. Guess who said that?" Well, our friend Mack, in the end, found that he didn't have to perform with anybody but himself at the Soggy Talent Show. Back again, boys and girls. And remember our story about Musical Mack, the amazing millipede that wanted to play at the Soggy Talent Show. And do you remember how he became a one-man band? Well, we're going to become a one-man band to the tune of This Old Man. And it goes like this. This old man, he played one. He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Now we have 10 verses to go through. So I want to invite you to do something. Every time we come to the number and the rhyming word, I want you to snap. And we're going to do that for verses 2 and 3, and then we'll pause. Deal? This old man, he played two. He played knick-knack on my shoe with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played three. He played knick-knack on my knee with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Pause. Now, boys and girls, if you don't know how to snap, clearly I don't either. Just flick if you don't know how to snap. Now, for verses 4 and 5, we're going to add something. We're going to pat our knees on knick-knack. Now watch out, it's a little tricky. So not only do we have to snap on our number words and our rhyming words, but we have to pat on knick-knack. I'm depending on you, boys and girls, to help me out. Do you want to try? Here we go. This old man, he played four. He played knick-knack on my door with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played five. He played knick-knack on my hive with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. And we're going to pause right there because the fun doesn't end there, kids. No, it does not. Because we're going to add a stomp on paddywhack. OMG. So not only are we going to snap on our rhyming words and our numbers and pat on knick-knack, but we're going to stamp on paddywhack. Not only do we do that, but we add a snap on the number and the rhyming word and a pat on knick-knack. Whew, I don't know. Maybe you can do it better than I can. You'll have to help me. Here we go. This old man, he played six. He played knick-knack on some sticks with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played seven. He played knick-knack up in heaven with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Do you see, boys and girls, why I need your help? Whew, it's a lot of work. Now, we're going to add yet something else. We're going to add a clap on give a dog a bone. Try that. Give a dog a bone. Excellent. So not only are you going to do the number and the rhyming word and knick-knack and paddywhack, but you're also going to do give a dog a bone. OMG. So we're going to do 8 and 9. This old man, he played 8. He played knick-knack on my gate with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played 9. He played knick-knack right on time with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Bravo, brava, bravi, all of you. You have done amazing work. Now, here's something very important. We are going to go mi, re, do on mi, re, do for rolling home. Do you want to try it with me? Mi, re, do. Try it again. Mi, re, do. Excellent job. Now, this is going to be kind of funny, and I know you're going to think it's hilarious, but you're going to have to try it. So when we sing number 10, we're going to do all the body percussions, plus, instead of singing rolling home, we're going to go mi, re, do. Got it? Let's try it. Here we go. This old man, he played 10. He played knick-knack once again with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came mi, re, do. Brilliant. Hi, boys and girls. Remember our story about our one-man band millipede musical Mack? Well, we're going to create that with this old man, but we're going to use found sound, things around your house, because there are a lot of musical things in your house. Buckets, pots and pans, wooden spoons, and even a little creamer. Now you'll probably wonder, who on earth has a glockenspiel in their house other than a music teacher? Well, chances are no one. So go to your toy box, because if you happen to have something that looks like a glockenspiel, probably the bottom 3 notes are exactly the 3 notes that you need for our mi, re, do of rolling home. Now, what we're going to do is for the first 3 verses, I am going to play my number and my rhyming word on the creamer as an accompaniment. So here we go. This old man, he played one. He played knick-knack on my thumb with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played two. He played knick-knack on my shoe with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played three. He played knick-knack on my knee with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Now, boys and girls, I'm going to extend the F-U-N, which is fun, by the way, to say that we're going to add knick-knack on this pot. But I'm not going to add this just yet, because it might be a little bit too confusing for some people. So, shall we do it on verse 4 and 5? Don't forget knick-knack. Here we go. This old man, he played 4. He played knick-knack on my door with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played 5. He played knick-knack on my hive with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Brilliant. Now we're going to add one more thing, and that is the paddywhack on my ice cream bucket. And we're going to do that for verses 6 and 7. Deal? This old man, he played 6. He played knick-knack on my sticks with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played 7. He played knick-knack up in heaven with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Now next, we're going to have a lot of fun, because we're going to add give a dog a bone on my wooden sticks for verses 8 and 9. Here we go. This old man, he played 8. He played knick-knack on my gate with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. This old man, he played 9. He played knick-knack just in time with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came rolling home. Now, boys and girls, 10 is it. So, we're going to add re, do on our glockenspiel. And I am going to add all of the instruments together. Cross your fingers, toes, eyes, and nose for this one, because I may not do it. Let's try it. Here we go. This old man, he played 10. He played knick-knack once again with a knick-knack, paddywhack, give a dog a bone. This old man came me, re, do. Now it's your turn. I want you to go and find some instruments. And then I want you to try to become a one-man band using all of these little tips and tricks. So thank you very much, boys and girls, because now I'm going to give you 3 magical scoops of magic dust to make your own one-man band. 1, 2, and 3. You can share these lessons with special family and friends so they can enjoy the one-man band as well.